Yo, welcome back for Happiness 1 Definitive Edition. Um, so last time oh god, a lot happened. I can't say there hasn't been stuff happening. We, God, we talked with our daughter at school, and everyone thinks that we're dating her because she's very clingy with us. Then we went to go shopping with her, and she brought Carmen along. And then we ditched her because she got kidnapped by an interdimensional criminal who just kidnapped her, then left her there, and left without taking her for some reason. Again, after doing that before in the wood factory. And then we went to the beach and talked with her, and she explained that that the many worlds hypothesis is true, and there are time branches that are points in the timeline where multiple timelines converge, and that the energy stored in those branches is stored in a physical location on Earth in that point in time, and that a interdimensional terrorist named Butterfly is going back in the timeline and is trying to absorb all the energy in the time branches to end the world, and that in 2056 or 2058 we invented the TSR, which allows you to go back in time to the previous time branch on your timeline. So yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Something I thought about. This is part 1 of a 30 game series. I'm on part 3 right now of this game. Even if I finish this game and the Hassan DLC this episode, assuming every other game is at least as long as this one, that's at least 90 parts if I wanted to play the entire series. When did this game release? Because that's a crazy high output for whoever is making this. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I think we're close. It seems like we're close to the end here. We're getting towards a conclusion, I feel. This shall be my last conversation with you. I made sure to explain everything that was needed. So with this final opportunity, I'd like to urge you to consider everything that was said. The music is really quiet for me too. I noticed that you guys can like barely hear it. It is very quiet. To understand the meaning behind my words, to comprehend the reason for everything that happened and for everything that will come, I have faith in you. I know you'll make the correct choice. I know you'll understand what must be done. The time is finally it. The time is finally it. I'll see you very soon, observer. I opened my eyes once again. I was lying on my usual bed in my usual room. Oh, there we go with the music. Was I dreaming again? I quickly braced myself for the usual intense headache I get when I wake up. Huh? Nothing. It stopped. Did it finally go away on its own? I know I should be glad, but somehow I didn't feel relieved. Huh, did I get used to the pain or something? Am I turning into a masochist? If you're a masochist, you would enjoy the pain. You wouldn't not notice it. I let out a dry laugh as I got up from bed. I quickly checked the time on my phone. 7:05 a.m. I woke up early once again. I'm becoming a true model student, huh? He's waking up at like 7:07, 7:05, like pretty much the same time every day. I put my phone back on my desk and started getting ready for school. While putting on my clothes, I couldn't help but think back on the events of yesterday. Killed, huh? She said I'll be killed in the future. In the year 2056, if I remember correctly. That means I'll be 61 years old at the time. 20. Yep, that is correct. Huh, that's not too bad, right? I'm looking at my notes. Dying at the age of 61 is like a normal age to pass away. Yeah, that's what I was saying. With the amount of fast food I'm consuming, living at that age is very generous. I let out another dry laugh as I fixed my hair in the mirror. Alright, I guess it's time to head out. Fixed your hair. Butterfly, huh? What a stupid ass name. True. To think someone calling himself Butterfly would be so dangerous. For the world to be destroyed by someone with such a ridiculous name. We still don't know your name. How pathetic. I let out another dry laugh as I stared at the people walking beside me. Look at them, look at these sheep. You're so cringe. Heading out to their work or school, not realizing that their world might be ending soon. Fucking mindless drones. But I'm not any different. Here I am heading to school. Despite what I promised Miral. Despite my promise to complete her mission, here I am heading to school instead. Miral, I wonder if she went back to her timeline already. She looked pretty disappointed in me last night. But as much as that look of hers hurts my soul, I can't let her get mixed in with this crap anymore. Especially since it's my crap, or rather, my future self crap after all. Even though I have no idea where to find that asshole in the suit. Even though I'm just going to school as if nothing happened. I promise you, Miral, I promise you I will find him and I will wipe him out of existence. I might be a pathetic person, but even someone like me can't just stand around and watch his daughter put herself in danger over and over again. Wait for me, Miral. I promise. I promise I will end everything. Before I realized it, I found myself in front of my high school. It's still pretty early, but I might as well go to class. At least that was my intention before someone called out to me from behind. Hey, Mr. Senpai, wait. Oh yeah, you. I knew that was you. Are you getting... Your spread is like getting bigger every time we meet you. What's up, Anya? What's wrong? Why do you look even gloomier than usual? It's nothing. Oh, I see. You're sad because of her. My friend told me yesterday that apparently she's moving away. Huh? Who are you talking about? The volleyball girl, of course. Miral, I think it was her name. Wait, didn't she tell you she's leaving? I thought you two were close and stuff. The moment Anya said that, a strange feeling took over me. She hasn't told us a lot. There was a mix of relief and sadness. So she left. Miral went back to her timeline. My daughter is such an obedient girl. I lifted my gaze at Anya once again and said, yeah, I knew she was leaving. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I know you care about her so much. Huh? How did she enroll in this school as a time traveler? We have been clubmates for a while now, and with everything Nazreen said about you, I had a pretty fair idea about you even before we met. So when I saw that expression on your face every time someone brought up her name, I knew something was up. You have never shown such expression about anyone before, not even Carmen. It's nothing like that. She's my daughter from the future, Anya. What is it you don't get about this? It's okay, I know. Huh? I know the kind of love you have for her is not of the romantic type. I know it's something much purer. Something more genuine. Unable to respond to such words, I decided to remain quiet. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll see her again someday. And even if you don't, maybe you could feel something similar about someone else someday. Blushy crushy. Perhaps taking my silence as an answer, Anya waved me goodbye and left. Let's just go. Good morning, dude. You're early today. I could say the same to you. Haha, I'm always this early, dude. Watching cute girls come to school with cute, sleepy expressions on their faces is the best thing ever. You don't say. You should join me, dude. Maybe you can meet a cute girl and stop being alone all the time. Enjoy your youth a bit, you know? Maybe next time, Hassan. You lost, dude. Ciao. Hassan gave me a peace sign before he left with the same annoying grin on his face. I guess it's official. Even when the world is about to end, Hassan will always be a creep. How are we supposed to find Butterfly if Miral left with the time traveling device? I leaned in my seat as I looked through the window. There's no escaping this. I have to end things today. After 2 hours of morning classes, the bell rang. It's 10 a.m. break time. Time to save the world. Since I had nothing to do outside, I decided to rest my eyes for a bit. Geez, you really are a stray cat. You sleep everywhere you can. I lifted my eyes to gaze at the person saying these words. That was a compliment, by the way. Didn't feel like one. Where did you have to add the stray part? Because a house cat won't ditch its owner in a shopping store without saying a word. So you're implying you're my owner? You know exactly what I'm implying. Why did you leave me alone yesterday? I walked out of the oh yeah. I walked out of the store to find both you and Miral gone. That was very rude. I'm sorry, Carmen. Something urgent came up. You could have called or something. Yeah, we could have. I stood there waiting for you for hours. I'm sorry, I don't have your phone number. Oh, yeah, we do. Didn't Anya or the otaku girl give it to us? Oh, that's right. Still, Miral should have called me. She has my number. Hey, come on me. Carmen patted my shoulder as she urged me to follow her. I like the random size on the sprites every time we change scene. I can never get enough of this view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Can you tell me what's going on? Huh? You're acting pretty strange today. Did something happen yesterday? Perhaps something to do with the urgent thing that came up while we were at the mall? Is it something you can't tell me? It's nothing. I just didn't get much sleep yesterday. Why can't we tell her? Not enough sleep, huh? Yeah, I see. Remember the first time we met? Huh? Do you? Yeah, back in December when the English teacher forced me to join your club. Can they do that? Upon hearing my answer, Carmen let out a small chuckle, something I had never seen Carmen do before. Wow, so she can laugh. I mean, I've seen her smile before, but this is the first time I've heard her laugh. It's kind of cute! No, not that. I'm talking about our real first time. Huh? Our real first time? What is she talking about? So you don't remember after all. Sigh, you really are a dense idiot. Do you remember your first year in this high school? My first year? Yeah, I remember most of it. Then do you remember that I used to sit behind you in class? What? Geez, you really are hopeless. That's your problem, Mr. Cynical. You only see things that are right in front of you. So when something bad happens to you, you just look ahead. You don't see everything. But you don't have to do that, you know? You don't have to jump straight ahead. Look around you once in a while. You don't have to face things on your own, even if you try to deny it. Even if you try your best to view the world through your sad, cynical eyes, you can't deny that you have friends who are willing to help, like Hassan! Friends who can lighten your burden. And you have me. So this is your answer. Man, I hate our protagonist. He's such an asshole. I need to go. Class is about to start. The moment Carmen said that, she turned and left without saying another word. What a fucking fumble. What an absolute fumble. Jesus Christ. I lifted my eyes to gaze at the mighty blue sky that decorated the horizon up ahead. It sounded like I didn't understand what Carmen was saying. I'm not dense. I'm really not. I know what she means. I know if I gathered everyone in the club and explained everything to them, then asked them for help, I know for a fact that they will say yes. I know if I decide to just talk to Carmen alone and ask for her help, she would agree before I even explain the details. I know this. I know all of this. But I can't. This is who I am. I'm not some movie's main character. I'm not a fictional hero who decides to change his way. Who decides to become a better person just because of a speech made to him by the heroine. I'm a real human being. A disgusting human being with a disgusting personality. All I could ever do, all I could ever be, is me. Alright, blood. It felt but a mere second, but before I realized it, the school day was already over. I stared at my phone in anticipation. Once I send this text message, there will be no going back. This is it. I took a deep breath and pressed the send button on my phone. Did you send it to the terrorist? It only took a few minutes before I received a reply. A single text message that said, okay. I guess this is it. Let's go. Here we are. Oh, the wood factory. The old Salem factory. Where is he? Where is that bastard? Dude, there's so many like ... text boxes. The factory is not that big. She should be here. Was I tricked? God damn it, that asshole. Is he playing tricks on me? Maybe he is in the back room, the room where I found Morale the first time. Yeah, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. But the moment I decided to check the back room, a certain voice echoed in the empty factory. Era, as impatient as ever. Are we... Okay, wait. Are we Ara, or is he doing like an Ara, like from an anime when people do that? I'll put maybe Ara question mark for protagonist. Don't you know that it's rude to look around someone's place without their permission? You... I yelled out as I felt the anger slowly controlling me. It's good to see you again, Mr. Observer. Are you here to spew more cliché movie lines at me? I'm here to stop you, bitch. I know everything now, you motherfucker. You do? So she decided to tell you after all. But wait, did she tell you everything? Everything? Or just the stuff she wanted you to know? What the fuck are you talking about? Interesting. This all ends now. I'm gonna stop you once and for all. Really now? How are you going to do that? Call the cops? Tell them that some time travelers trying to destroy the world? Ha 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 ha! No, I'm going to kill you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you. The moment I said that, I picked up a rusted metal pipe. You didn't bring a weapon with you? That was on the floor and jumped straight at the asshole with a stupid grin. If I manage to aim my blow carefully, I can hit him in the face and send him down on the floor. After that, I can just end his pathetic existence. I aimed my blow perfectly and swung, but all of a sudden, he's Neo. Almost as if he were just a mirage, he disappeared in front of me with incredible speed. He then took the metal pipe from my hands and whacked me with it. Ugh. Pathetic. It's like you have shit for brains. Didn't you realize it? This is so like edgy dialogue. Didn't you realize it yesterday? You can't hit me. It's impossible. Not with this device in my hand. Oh, he's moving between the timelines. You've seen it before, didn't you? T cough SR. Ding ding ding. Correct. Well, not exactly. Hehe. This is more like an upgraded version of it. Let's call it TSR V2. You love these kinds of geeky names, don't you? Anyway, with this device, didn't we make the TSR? How do you have a TSR V2? Anyway, with this device, not only can I travel to time branches pretty easily, but I can control the very passing of time itself. Every move you make, every twitch in your pathetic body, I can see miles away. Whatever, man, sure. Don't tell me you actually came here believing you could kill me. Ha ha ha, you really think you're some sort of movie hero. Unable to stand up on my feet, all I could do was stare at the asshole's annoying grin as he spoke confidently. Did Morale tell you about seeds? Seeds? Oh, so she didn't mention them to you. Okay, then let me... Oh, butterfly is capitalized now. It wasn't before. Wait, did... When they made this game, did they have it set up so that they had to rewrite the character's name for every single text box? Like manually? Okay, then let me rephrase my question. Have you ever heard about seeds? I see, I hoped you would have understood things by now. But oh well, I suppose my method was not conventional in the first place. Doesn't matter. Just listen. A seed is the energy of a time branch. Basically, the source of power that feeds, maintains, and directs the passage of time in a certain time or branch. Only by destroying the seed can you destroy a time branch, and of course the timeline/world associated with it. I wish you didn't call them time branches. They're more like time points. Or like time convergence points from the way you described them. Or from the way Morale described them. But where can such a thing exist? Where can you find the seed? Now that was the hardest part of my plan. A seed can reside in anything that is both physical and living. Although, is the seed in us? Oh my god. So a seed can be an animal, a tree, a plant, or a human being. And every branch has its seed in a different container. Okay. Sorry for being nitpicky, okay? If there's a time branch where the seed is in person A, then wouldn't every timeline flowing from that branch also have the seed be in person A? Or does the seed switch places at some point, somehow. So you can imagine how troublesome it is for me to look around until the TSR pinpointed me at some bug on a tree. It's ridiculous, sure, but when I find it, when I kill that animal, cut down that special tree, or kill that unique human, the whole time branch, the whole world is wiped clean. Wouldn't that person die on their own at some point anyway? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fuck you! I'll take that as a yes. I have been making sure to destroy every seed I could find. It took me a long, long time. But I managed to destroy all of the seeds, all of the worlds that exist. Oh, okay. How are we alive? All except one world seed. Wouldn't it take you like billions, trillions, like an infinite amount of years to do that? Of course, I'm talking about your precious world. Your precious world. Didn't Miral tell you? This is the last time branch, the last world to exist. When this world gets wiped out, my mission and my long-lasting job will be finished. And you, observer, would be right here to witness it with me. The end of this pathetic world and the start of a brand new existence. Now take my hand, observer. Let's see the new world together. Butterfly let out one of his obnoxious laughs as he approached me with open arms. This is my chance, even if what he claims is true, and he can slow down time. Even if that's true. If I go fast enough, if I'm lucky, then maybe, just maybe, I can knock the TSR from his hands. I held up my breath as I prepared myself for my final attempt. When all of a sudden, the TSR came flying to my side as Butterfly screamed in pain while lying on the ground. My hand! Carmen! Serves you right, jerk. Oh, I guess you're immune to the time powers or whatever. What, Carmen? I yelled out in shock. It was Carmen holding a metal pipe in her hands. Was she the one who attacked the butterfly? But as I was... The butterfly? He's not a butterfly. He's named Butterfly. As I was struggling to find the right words, Carmen came closer to me and offered me a hand. It was a good idea to follow you after all, huh? You followed me here? Can you blame me? You had this look of death on your face. I right-clicked by accident. I couldn't just ignore it. And you knew you would come here? I've heard everything that jerk said. Or I guess he was just following us. I knew he was a bad guy the very first time I saw him. But to try and destroy the world, what the hell is wrong with him? Pathetic. You're letting your wife fight your battles? You really are the inferior version. Wife? Well, it doesn't matter. You can't stop me. Oh, really, asshole? What are you gonna do without your precious device? No more time slowing shit. You're gonna die now. What are you gonna do about that? Absolutely nothing. Huh? You dimwit. This is why you and the other nearsighted losers could never defeat me. You only see what's right ahead of you. You never care to look around. What? Before I could finish my words, a scream echoed in the empty factory. Alright, what bullshit is this gonna be? Carmen? Where is she? That scream, it came from the back room. Mustering all of my strength, I stood up on my feet and walked towards the back room while using the wall as support. Carmen! Carmen! Where are you? Carmen! Shifting my gaze around the empty dark room, I noticed the silhouette of a person kneeling on the ground. Carmen, are you okay? Call an ambulance! Hurry! As I approached Carmen, I noticed there was another person next to her. Someone was lying still on the ground with a pool of red liquid surrounding them. The closer I approached that person, the clearer the image that formed in my eyes. Morale! Morale, 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 morale. Morale, 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 morale. Morale, 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 morale. Wake up, Morale. Wake up, please, please, please. Please, this is no time for your jokes. Please, please. Please, sob, please. Sob, sob. It's okay, I call an ambulance. Sob, sob, Morale, sob. Stop crying, please. Everything will be fine. It had to be done. You fucking fuck. You did this. You did this to her. I had no choice. Before those fucking words left his fucking disgusting mouth, I was already on my fucking feet and fucking jumping fucking straight at fucking him. I grabbed his fucking neck with my fucking hands and started fucking squeezing and squeezing. Without that fucking thing in his hands, he was powerless. He was nothing. I continued to squeeze more and more as he continued to struggle for air. Stop, stop, don't do this. You killed her, you killed my daughter. Die, just be quiet and die, just die. I had no choice. She was the seed. I had to. What? Thinking about what the asshole said, I instinctively loosened up my grip. The butterfly took the chance to grasp for air before I tightened my grip on his neck once again. Listen to me, just listen to me. The butterfly yelled out in English, but I had no interest in hearing what he had to say. All I want from him, all I want from this asshole is to die. Stop! Carmen yelled out as she grabbed my arm. Please stop, don't do this. Feeling the anguish behind her words, I instinctively loosened up my grip again. He killed her, Carmen. He fucking killed her. I had to. She was the seed. How can she be the seed for this time branch when she wasn't originally in this time branch? She came here from the future. So how can she be the seed? Wouldn't the seed had to have already existed? She was the seed of this time branch. You're not the only one suffering because of this. I had to kill her. I had to kill my morale with my own 2 hands. Yeah, you're us, right? What? If anything happens to you, I'll kill every single living bastard on this earth, then kill myself afterward. That's what you told her, didn't you? How? I told mine the same thing. Don't you understand? You, me, we're the same. We both love our daughter. We both love our morale. What the fuck are you talking about? You must have seen me in your dreams. You must have heard my words. I've told you everything you need to know. You're not 56 years old here. You must understand. You must... Those dreams. Yes, I'm you, and you are I. We may be different time branches of different worlds, but we share the same name, we share the same life. Even if we differ in the choices we made, we share a love for our daughter, for our morale. The multiverse theory. Exactly, my morale, the morale of my world, was brutally taken from me, killed by some drunk driver. Exactly like you, I lost my daughter, but I refuse to accept it. I refuse to accept this destiny. I don't care if my morale was fated to die. I will crush this fate. I will crush this reality and create my own. This is why I started destroying the seeds. This is why I destroyed those worlds. To create a new world, a single timeline, a timeline of where our daughter Mirelle lives. A world where she can be happy, where her happiness isn't tied up to the sick game of choices we call life. And not just for her, but for everyone else. No more wars, crime, hate, or suffering. Just happiness, a pure and genuine happiness. Okay, so then the world should be erased right now, right? The sounds filled the room as I let go of the butterfly's neck and leaned on a nearby wall. He could be lying. He could be making all this up to save his skin. I wish there was a way to look at the message log, but I don't think there is. All of what he said could just be nothing but bullshit, but I can't. I can't shake the feeling that he's telling the truth. I remember those dreams. I remember someone talking to me, explaining his thoughts to me and showing me his life piece by piece. It was him. He's not lying. Butterfly's telling the truth. He's planning to create a new world. How? I take it you finally understand. Now that me, the seed of this world, is dead, the last time branch will soon be wiped out and the old world will no longer exist. A blank page will be created, and with my strong will, I'll create a brand new world. Oh, okay, with your strong will. Yeah, okay. A world where choice doesn't matter. A world where everyone is happy. A world where she is happy with her father and her mother. The butterfly uttered his final words as he looked at us both. A world where she can be happy. A world where she can be with her mom and dad. Exactly. I promise you I can give her that world. I can give her heaven on earth. That's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted for Morale. For her to be happy. You've known her for 3 days. Calm down, man. Even if I'm living a miserable life, even if I'm killed in cold blood, even if I'm cursed for all of eternity, all I ever wanted was for her to be happy. Yes, I can give her. She had that already. Huh? My daughter had that. Well, not his daughter. His daughter was dead. She was happy even though her own father was killed. Even though she had to travel back in time to save the world. Even though I didn't believe her at first. Even though I yelled at her for hugging me in public. She truly was happy. She found happiness in this shitty world. But you took that away from her. What? The moment I said that, I reached for the knife that was sticking out of my poor daughter's cold body and went straight at him. Oh, okay. With a swift move, I aimed straight at his neck, slashing it in a vertical line. Ugh, wouldn't it be a horizontal line? Butterfly fell to the ground as he held his throat with his hands, but it was pointless. There was nothing he can do. Okay, so then the world's gonna get erased, right? Because the seed is dead? Oh god. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail. Carmen looked away as if suppressing the urge to vomit. I took one final look at the cold body lying in front of me. He's dead. I did it, Miral. I kept my promise. The moment I said that, I fell to my knees from exhaustion. It's over. It's all over. You didn't have to kill him. You heard what he said. This world is going to disappear soon. He killed her, Carmen. He killed her daughter. Her daughter? I knew it. I knew there was something about her. I can't blame you for killing him. But his death means the end for us all. He can't create his new world now. A new world will not be created now. We're going to die. I know. Neither of us said a word after that. We just walked out of the old factory side by side and started going down the road. It's time for Hassan to step up. Hassan's gonna save the situation. I doubt either of us had a destination in mind. Not that it mattered anyway. We walked on and on until we couldn't move our legs anymore. One of the tree backgrounds. My legs are killing me. Can we rest here for a bit? Sure. Carmen then took off her shoes and started playing around in the water. Meanwhile, I decided to just sit on the beach and watch her from far away. The way Carmen was playing in the water reminded me of Miral yesterday. She too was acting like a little geek who had never seen a beach before. Chuckled, they really are mother and daughter. Okay, how long till the world gets erased? I could feel the tears forming at the edge of my eyes, so I quickly closed my eyes. Incredible writing. When I opened my eyes, I found a beautiful smile greeting me in front of my eyes. How about you join me? This is the last time I will get to enjoy the beach after all. I'm good, go ahead, I'll be here watching you. Oh, so you intend to be an observer to the last second of your life, huh? It's fine, if you don't plan to join me, then I'll join you. Carmen said as she sat next to me on the sand. I miss her too, you know? Huh? I know you wanted to bury her. You must understand the futility in that. This world is going to end soon. Maybe when we disappear from existence, we'll get to see her again in the afterlife. Don't you think that will be nice? Yeah. Do you have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah, things you wish you had done, stuff you wish you had said. Because I have a few of my own. I always wanted to ride a horse, you know? You can ride me, maybe. I wanted to play tennis. I wanted to try bungee jumping at least once, even though I know I would chicken out at the last second. Also, I wanted to fall in love. Before Carmen continued, she stood up on her feet and faced me. I also wanted to be more honest with myself, more honest with others. There are many things I need to say, things I should have said. I know I have a cold personality, and expressing myself and how I feel is very hard for me. But I want you to know that I really, what I mean is that it's okay, I know. Really? Since when? Last Valentine's Day when you gave me that weird looking chocolate bar. Yeah, that would do it. You said some guy gave it to you and you didn't need it, so he gave it to me. But no guy in our high school could afford such expensive foreign chocolate. Oh yeah, you're rich, right? You bought it yourself, didn't you? I'm not a dense idiot after all, huh? Well, what about you? Me? Yeah, how do you feel? Does it really matter if the world is ending? It matters to me. Jerk! Carmen yelled out in anger as she was getting ready to storm off. Wait! Carmen, look! I'm not the best in the world. I'm very selfish and superficial. I see the world through the eyes of a cynical, depressed loser. I look for meanings behind everything others say, and I always think the worst of others. I'm a terrible person, and I probably won't be able to love someone more than I love myself. Yeah, that's true. I think that's an accurate judgment from my experience with the protagonist so far. But when I see you every day, when we talk sometimes at the club, when you insult me like you always do, I feel very happy. Maybe I'm just turning into a masochist, or maybe because I love you. You're teasing me again. I'm not. Really? 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 Oh, this is a reincorporation from their other really. Oh wow. Fine, I believe you. That's actually not bad writing. Carmen went silent after that. She sat next to me as we kept staring at the moon. It has been a long journey to this day. A journey that's going to have a bad ending. Does that make it a bad one, I wonder? Ral, are you proud of your father? He finally stopped being useless, at least for once in his life. I mean, you let the world end, so he finally spoke what was in his heart instead of talking to himself like an idiot. Ral, are you there somewhere, watching over me, watching over us? Ral, did I do alright? Can your dad disappear from existence without any regrets? Can he? No, of course not. I can't disappear just yet. That's it. What's wrong? Remember what that bastard said before he died, creating a new world by a strong will? Yeah. What if he meant it literally? What if he intended to create a world just by having a strong will or drive? That doesn't make sense. How can you even do something like that? Carmen, where did you go? Oh, it's that easy. Carmen? What the hell's going on? Did the time branch collapse already? No, this can't be. No, not now. Please give me more time. Please, just 5 more minutes. I know what to do now. Please, I can build the time branches back together. I can restore the old world. Please, Sob, please let me give her a world to live in. Please, I don't care what happens to me. Just let her live, please. Let her exist again. I don't care if it's the old and perfect world. I don't care if she suffers sometimes or gets depressed other times. I just want her to seek her happiness. Even if she can't acquire it, I just want a shot. Please let me save my daughter. Are we gonna meet God? Oh, that's the end? Is that the Clannad song? Dango, dango, dai kazoku. Happiness is a difficult thing to grasp, and even harder to hold on to. Happiness is for better or worse. For better or worse is humanity's ultimate goal. But saying that happiness can just be one thing, can just have one path. Saying that happiness can't be achieved if you go on the wrong path. Now, saying such words is just pretentious. Happiness can exist everywhere and for everyone. Happiness can exist in the simplest things as well as the more complicated ones. As long as you don't go through life as a mere observer, as long as you don't push yourself away from the world, as long as you love something or someone more than yourself, happiness can be achieved. Is this the Assam DLC? I quickly opened my eyes just to find myself lying on the grass. What a great nap that was. Sniff, sniff. Oh, well, hell no. I quickly stood up on my feet just to witness a horrifying sight. Shit, I mean literal shit was covering the grass where I was napping. I fucking knew it. You bastards, you flying rat bastards. I'm going to grow wings someday and shit on you someday. It was bad enough when you talked to yourself, but now you're talking to bears? Oh, Carmen, how long have you been watching? Long enough to question my taste in men. So you're saying we should break up? What is this? Huh, no, I was just joking. Relax, I'm just messing with you. Jerk, I hope the seagulls get you next time. Don't say that, those assholes love it when you give them a challenge. Sigh, I should have created a timeline without seagulls in them. Oh, okay, so you just created the new timeline on your, you just did that? Why was it you that created the timeline? Why wasn't it any of the other 8 billion people on Earth? Did you just have the strongest will out of all of them? Why did I make an exact replica of the old worlds? Did you recreate all the timelines or just this one? Stop complaining, this world is perfect as it is. I'm sure she'll love it when she arrives. Maybe, but she won't be born until the year 2040. I mean, we can speed that up maybe. You wanna go right now? I still have to wait many years just for her to be born. I can't wait that long. Please, let's do it now. What? Are you insane? We can't do that. We're still in high school. Also, if we had a baby now, it obviously wouldn't be the same as a baby we would have in 26 years. It would be a different sperm and a different egg, and we need to graduate, finish college, get engaged, and then plan the wedding. And even after the wedding, we need to be ready for the responsibility, and we need to have it set up so that I ejaculate in your vagina at the exact same millisecond as I did in the other timeline, to make sure that we have the exact same child. We gotta plan this out. I'm gonna be edging for like an hour straight, getting ready to come at the perfect millisecond. Calm down, Carmen. I was just kidding again. Jerk. I'm totally breaking up with you. I'm totally serious this time. Carmen continued to talk after that, but I'm sure you're not interested in hearing her complain about random stuff. So I guess this is it. The final page, the epilogue, the ending. Nah, not really. Life has no final page. Well, unless you die and stuff, then yeah, you get a final page. But it's usually anticlimactic and kind of boring. So instead of saying goodbye, I'll just bid you farewell. Okay, how does this have 29? How does this have 29 more fucking entries? See you soon, observer. Oh, I'm the observer. What? Okay, that's nice and all, but what does Hassan have to say about all this?
Should I give my thoughts on the game now, or I guess I'll finish the Hassan DLC first. Oh god, that's a big crack.
Oh god, my back hurts. First there was darkness, nothing but darkness. Then there was light. Too much light. And finally, it was them. No one but them. A giant... What are we doing? A giant red eye that suddenly appeared in front of me. An eye that refused to look away or move for years. For decades. For centuries. The eye became the only proof, the only monument of my being. But then one day, the eye suddenly moved. Its pupil contracted, twitched, and then it uttered its first ever words. Step forward and kneel. The eye spoke in a deep, echoey voice. I was floating in endless darkness, but somehow, as I lowered my feet, they touched a solid surface for the very first time. I can finally walk. Step forward and kneel. The giant eye repeated its demand, but I simply stood back and spoke. I don't kneel. The giant eye twitched for a second, but then contracted its pupil once again and spoke. Do you not fear? Do you not fear me? No. You need me as much as I need you. Is that so? So you do wish for an existence. You do wish to be? I do. Then kneel. Pledge yourself to me, become one of my creations, and you shall exist forever. I do not kneel. You dare defy me? Every single one of your companions spoke and did anything to escape this pathetic state of nothingness, to be something, anything. Yet you stand here and refuse to bend the knee, not only once but twice. Who the hell do you think you are? The massive eye continued to twitch in anger at every word it spoke. I took a few steps forward and stood in front of the giant creature. I'm the main character. A holy aura, the man you need to lead the story. I declared as loud as I could. Not anymore. Huh? Your defiance shall not go unanswered. A rebellious main character shall not be allowed to be. This is probably the best writing so far in this game, by the way, this scene. You will not be allowed to be. Instead, you'll be given a different role. A pathetic role. A joke. An existence befitting a heretic like you. Do you see the error of your ways? Do you desire to kneel now? No. I do not kneel, not to you, not to anyone. So be it. You shall be replaced. Farewell, discarded protagonist. Farewell, Hassan. Okay, how do I even explain this in my notes? Refused to kneel in front of Eldritch Eye God and got removed from protagonist role. So, like, this is getting meta, right? Are we saying, is the eye supposed to be the writer, and Hassan, because he defied him, that's why he was like a joke character in the game? The eye made him like a joke because he refused to kneel? I suddenly opened my eyes just to find myself staring at the bright blue sky. What just happened? I looked around me just to find myself standing in the middle of the school campus. That's right. The girl at the club asked me to find and bring Jack to the club. But now that's done, let's go back to the club and chat up. Oh, Jack! That's the name of the protagonist. Jack, okay. But now that's done, let's go back to the club and chat up Anya. Gahaha. I quickly turned around and headed towards the club room. After climbing 3 flights of stairs, I opened the club room's door and walked inside. I'm back. Tadaima. So soon. Carmen, 8 out of 10 baddie. So soon, did you find Mr. Cynical? But of course, Club Prez. Who do you take me for? Mission complete. Gahaha. Where is he then? He said he's coming. Sigh, I knew I shouldn't have entrusted you with this. What do you mean? Dude, the fucking random sprite size is so funny. Anya, 10 out of 10 baddie. We clearly said to find and bring him here. Yet you return empty-handed. You're more hopeless than that gloomy weirdo. Nesrin, do you mind? 2 out of 10 nerd? Oh, come on, man. Leave it to me, Carmen-senpai. I'll drag him here if I have to. The nerd then turned around and left the club room in a hurry. I rolled my... Oh, this is the start of the normal game, but seen from Hassan's perspective. I rolled my eyes and sat in my usual chair. I don't know why everyone is so tense today. The terrible long winter is over and the sunny days are finally here. We shouldn't be wasting time in this dusty club room anyway. We should be enjoying our youth at the beach or something. Yes, I can clearly see it. Fucking cropped, like cropped and squished art. You're right, Hassan. Coming to the beach was such a great idea. I told you sitting in that dusty clubroom is bad for the body and soul, haha. Yeah, stop bragging, come oil me up. I want to get a tan. Gladly, gahaha. I'll oil you all over, Anya-chan. What are you doing? I snapped back to reality just to find myself holding Anya's hands and looking into her eyes. I want to oil you up. What? I mean at the beach. I want to oil you up at the beach. That's not any less creepy, yeah. Get off of me. No, wait, hear me out, Anya-chan. I was ready to explain my brilliant idea when the clubroom's door was suddenly opened. I turned around just to see Carmen tapping her foot in annoyance. Man, you really should have just kneeled to the eye god. now you're like this because you didn't kneel. About time. I didn't realize walking up the stairs and coming here was that big of a task for you. Where the hell were you anyway? I stared in the direction Carmen was looking just to be greeted by a gloomy guy with an even gloomier expression. He stared back at Carmen and replied, Holy shit, he's so cool. Just hanging around. Where did you say you found him? Carmen spoke once again, but this time she was talking to me. Alright, Jack is a bro of mine, but he literally just cock-blocked me. He needs to pay for that. Oh, yeah, his name is Jack. He was napping somewhere really filthy, huh? Like bird feces were all around him and stuff. I replied with a big smile on my face. I see, that makes sense. Are we gonna go through the entire story like this, or? Okay, we get it. Mr. Senpai is a filthy person. Can we get to the actual reason we're meeting here today? Hey. Jack quickly intervened, but his voice lacked any kind of emotion, so I doubt anyone else even noticed. What a gloomy fella. This is Jack. He sits next to me in class. I figured we'd be great bros. I imagine the two of us going on crazy adventures, picking up tons of girls and catching all kinds of never heard or seen before STDs together. But every time I invited him girl hunting, he just waved me off and go nap under some tree like a bum. Sigh, it's such a waste. He has great main character potential, but he's just wasting it away. A few seconds later, Carmen started explaining the reason she brought us here. It was something to do with the missing girl, but honestly, I wasn't paying attention to half of what she was saying. But then, all of a sudden, she started describing this missing girl. Orange hair and an athletic figure. God damn! Yacht! She didn't exactly say that the missing girl has a sexy body, but come on, she's a volleyball club member. That ass is to be tight from all the jumping, gahaha. My attention was immediately piqued, and I agreed to help find her. I mean, if Hanya won't go to the beach with me, then maybe this orange-haired girl will. Yes, Hanya is hot, but I shouldn't limit myself to one girl. I need to expand my horizons and seek better opportunities. A night at the beach with this missing girl would be glorious. I can clearly see it. Wow, incredible. 11 out of 10 Angel. This is getting big Subahibi vibes. Remember when Takumi jerked off on the desk of the girl who had killed herself? Is Hassan gonna go do that with the missing girl? Okay, so what do we do now, Hassan? The missing girl spoke while giving me a cute smile. It's night, we're alone on the beach, you know exactly what we're doing. We're skinny dipping, gahaha. I shouted in glee as I started taking off my clothes. Ah, you're so crazy, Hassan. But I can never say no to the hero who saved me from insert evil organization name. Gahaha, yes, I kicked the shit of insert evil organization name, didn't I? You sure did. I had never seen someone move that fast in my life. Where did you learn to fight like that? Gahaha, what can I say? I'm the main character after all. You were the main character, now you're not anymore. Hey, you sure are. Enough talking about the past, let's enjoy the present. Let's go, missing girl, let's create amazing memories together. The next time I snapped back to reality, I found myself in front of the school. How did I get here again? Oh, is it like, since he's a secondary character, he only exists when it's the scene that's related to Jack. He doesn't exist outside of that. Is that what we're doing? How did I get here again? This is way more interesting than the main game, by the way. Oh, that's right. Anya called Carmen delusional and refused to take part in the search. Everyone then left in a bad mood. Meanwhile, I took a quick stop at the cafeteria to watch the girls eat bananas. Yeah, you talked about that in the main game. Gahaha, that was a glorious moment. But then the principal walked in, so I had to run out here. Still, I can remember all of that quite vividly, but somehow it feels like I didn't live through it. Like I simply skipped through time. Okay, yeah, we're getting meta with it. Okay, I'm starting to like this a lot more. This is way more interesting to me than the main game story. So this is because this is meta. He's a side character. Oh, who cares? Let's focus on the main objective at hand. First, I find the missing girl and I convince her to go to the beach with me. After that, well, the possibilities are endless. Gahahaha. So let's go. Let's find the missing cutie. I quickly turned around and walked inside the school. I had no idea what a missing girl is, but I knew where to start. That's right, the school's rooftop. Think about it, dude. When you go scouting for prey, you always look for a good vantage point. And what can be higher than the rooftop? Is this fucking Katy Perry? Like, what is this song? I quickly approached the railings and looked below. Dude, am I gonna be able to upload this on YouTube? Or could see multiple girls walking by, but none of them had orange hair. Oh shit, if I turn my head at a certain angle, I can totally see down that girl's blues. Come on, almost there. Just a little more, just a little more. What are you doing, Oni-chan? Shit! You scared the crap out of me, Lilith. Lilith, what the hell are you doing here? Lilith, 1 million out of 10 emoto. I could ask you the same thing. Are you creeping on girls again? Is this literally your little sister? Of course not. Your big brother, your big brother is on a very important secret mission. I replied while pointing at myself confidently. Secret mission? Lilith stood back at me in confusion. If you haven't realized it yet, this cute little creature is my little sister. Her name is Lilith, and she's in 4th grade. Or rather, she should be in 4th grade, but she keeps ditching school and coming here instead. I was gonna ask why she's at the high school. At this pace, she's going to be held back a year. Hey Lilith, didn't I tell you to stop cutting classes? What are you doing here? I came to hang out with you, Oni-chan. Lilith replied as she hugged me. We can hang out at home. You shouldn't be skipping school, you know? Aren't you doing the same thing, stupid Oni-chan? Of course not. I'm cutting class for an important reason. I'm searching for a very cute girl, hehe. Really? Who is she? Wait, is it me? What? Why the hell would it be you? I mean, you're rating her 1 million out of 10, so... I thought it would be cute if we were both looking for each other at the same time. Like, we're destined to be together forever. Okay, she's the Brocom. What? Lilith didn't reply. Instead, she looked away with a shy look on her face. What the hell has that perverted otaku girl been teaching her? Hey Lilith, I don't want you hanging out with the students of this school again. Especially that creepy Nesrin girl. Why? Are you ashamed of me, Oni-chan? Of course not. I just don't want you to be corrupted by the degenerates of this place. You're literally the biggest degenerate of them all, Oni-chan. What? No, don't listen to the rumors. Your big brother is a gentleman. Believe it! Don't worry, Oni-chan. Even if you are a pervert, I still love you very much. Lilith suddenly came closer and gave me another big hug. Sigh. It's like talking to a stone wall. I held Lilith by her hand and escorted her back to her elementary school. However, by the time I returned to school, the afternoon classes were already over, so I didn't have much chance to search around. Oh well, today was just the first day. I'll have better luck in the upcoming days, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna stop here for now. I don't know how long this DLC is gonna be. So next episode may be short. Oh yeah, I wonder if the choices like change anything. I may need to go back and just like test out if it changes anything substantial. So I'm really curious how this game can have 29 sequels. Maybe it's just like a shared universe and it's not really sequels. It just like takes place in the same continuity or something. I guess I can give my opinion for the main game. So like obviously this is very amateur, right? I'm not gonna judge the game on the visuals too much and like the technical aspect of it, because it's obvious this was made by like one guy who's probably a teenager. So I'm not gonna judge it too much for that. But the story, the writing was pretty rough at times, honestly. It's been better in this Hassan DLC already so far. But like, even going past the writing, this might be nitpicky, sorry if it is, but the way it was written felt really unpolished. Like, like it was very inconsistent. Like sometimes characters' name would be capitalized, sometimes they weren't. Sometimes there would be spaces between the quotes at the beginning of a sentence. Sometimes there wouldn't be. Sometimes there would be a space after, like before the exclamation or question mark. Sometimes there wouldn't be. There would be like random numbers of exclamation and question marks. Like there would be 4, 6, 7, 3, just change randomly. Lots of like spelling mistakes or like unnatural grammar. It felt kind of unpolished. And the story itself, like whoever wrote this, it's very obvious that they were a big Steins Gate fan, and that's what motivated them to write this. I've watched the anime and I've played the visual novel for Steins Gate. I'm not a big Steins Gate fan. I think it's okay. It's pretty good, but it's not one of my favorites. It's kind of stupid at parts. Like I get why people like it. People like it because of the character and the strong emotional core of it. Like but I guess it's good for that, but I didn't like other aspects of it as much, and it's kind of reflected here. Like I guess people here, there are people who could read this who could really resonate heavily with the whole love that he has for his daughter and everything she went through, and like recreating the universe after her and all that. But I just don't care that much, and the story was here made even less sense than in Steins Gate. So yeah, it wasn't terrible though. Don't get me wrong. I've seen worse. I'll say this. This is gonna be a really hot take. I think the main story of this game was better than 100 lines of what I've played of it. I'll just say that. You know why? Because it was like 3 hours long. It wasn't 300 hours long. It didn't have 100 endings. It didn't spend like 90% of its runtime like doing dumb bullshit to waste your time. It told the story it wanted to tell, you know? And the story wasn't really for me, but I respect it for telling it. So yeah, that's my thought on the main story. For this Assam DLC so far, like I said, the writing has been way better. Like that scene with the eyeball thing, the way it was written, like there's still like some inconsistency in the writing. It's still kind of unpolished, but it was definitely way better written, I feel. And it also brings up some interesting concepts. Like Hassan was the main character, but now he was demoted to be a side character by the eyeball god, and there's like some meta stuff going on. It's kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested where the other games in the series are gonna go. Dude, it would be so funny because this first game, the story was already like crazy with like the time branches and fucking interdimensional terrorists and all that. So it would be really funny if the games keep getting crazier and crazier throughout the series. I can only imagine what like fucking game number 30 would look like. I guess everything in the main story was like pretty self-contained though. My guess would be that whoever wrote this didn't expect that it would have sequels, because it felt everything got explained. Like it was all pretty self-contained. Actually no, the only thing that wasn't explained, maybe I just missed it, and it was when Miral said that she met us in 2018, but we were our 2012 self fused with our 2018 body. I don't know what that was about, but everything else was explained, I'm pretty sure. Even if I don't agree with the explanation, even if I think the explanation is stupid, everything was explained. So there's not many loose ends to continue the story from. Or I guess maybe that's what this Assam DLC is gonna do, bring up some loose ends. Anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. I'll hold off on giving the game like a numerical rating till I finish this Assam DLC. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.